So, this 3-to-1 is to set it up separately for him. Put it here, and we can see when it's on top, this 3-to-1 is a kind of locked. When it's locked, it's also in one direction. We can calculate its length as 300. 26 minus 10, 2 equals 220, 4, 220. 4 divided by 32 minus 7. This way, the energy in the middle of these holes, the fear of the holes, is all 32. These holes and positions are basically 4 to 9, and need to be modified. The reserved amount can be adjusted, but within a range of 400 to 600, except for placing 3 and 1. Then, when placing the wooden pin, the reserved and tempting reserve must differ by 32. This is fixed. Once set, the position shows a difference of 32. This is always set. Our conditions are that the width is greater than or equal to 600. These two are roughly cut, meaning the cut width is less than 800, and the reverse cut is greater than or equal to 14. If we use a board, and in the middle, if there's a board with a back of 13 or 10, and its width is 600, for example, it won't be carved. If I don't want to use the Chinese plan, I want to set one myself, greater than 200 and less than 800. Then, a plan can be implemented here. Give it a name. This plan should be on a specific board. Here, you can edit the plan. First, place a 3 and 1 in this range. Decide how many 3s and 1s you want. The condition is that the width is greater than 200 and the cut width is less than 800. Behind the smaller board, after cutting, if you have the same reaction, there's a special board, for example, less than the board behind, and then there's such a plan, you can set it yourself. After meeting certain conditions, when it triggers, this plan can be used. All streams can be set like this, then, below. You can finally add it. Also, replace the wooden lock, all streams. Must add 32, which is 12. meaning 3 and 1. This leaves 20, leaving 52. Between them, it's exactly 32. The one in the middle is split to both sides. This plan splits that way, and you must follow. If not, the two split paths are different, leading to a result. We can see, for example, this goes left, we can see the amount between 3 and 1. After 32, go to the exit amount, directly place this 3 and 1 directly into equal parts. This is just adjusting the lock. It's the wooden loss. After measuring the exit, the space for the lock, the space for 3 and wooden loss to the side will increase. The two are not 32. If you change 3 and 1 to lock, their amount today, the amount of lock, is actually the same. We can set these ourselves. For example, range 200 to 800, 200 to 400, or similar, set or 100, 200. In short, how many 3s and 1s to place can be set. After setting, we can go to its call. We can first use a side to see, look at the right board. The right board's current width is 350. The width of 350 means it's 350. When it enters, it's a general plan. For example, in the general plan, 350 is currently 2 3s and 1s, 2 wooden saints. Then, the reserved and right reserved. If you want to adjust the 3 and 1 forward a bit. The wooden pin must also move forward. For example, 3 and 1 forward, the reserved forward by 10. Originally, all reserved were 40. Now adjust reserved to 50. The wooden pin must also adjust, adding 10. The space behind will seem like you can adjust both. Replacing is like this, getting on the car. Finding our side. We should see that the reserved for these two sides is different. The general plan's reserved should be larger. We can compare here, in this, the number 350, its reserved is 76, while my 350's reserved is 74, 47, 47. Mine is 47, theirs is 42, theirs is 76. So, you can see it directly. Our plan is basically like this. It's an operation and needs to be woven. Weave inside to set a certain amount. The only thing is to pay a little attention to the amount left in the middle and their surplus method. That's it.